So, welcome back to another Quickfire Founder 5, and here we are with one of Israel's leading and most notable tech companies, WebPals, and with the CEO, Inbal Lavi. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having
me. We're just going to start by you giving us a quick 30-second elevator pitch for you guys and what you do and who you are.
So WebPals is a performance marketing group for online and mobile. We drive high-value users to online and mobile businesses. We do it using two major channels. One channel is publishing. We operate over thousands of websites in various domains, from gaming to financial services to cybersecurity. Our sites, or the sites that we operate, are ranked highly on a Google search results page. The second channel is media. We buy on our own expense media in various platforms, from Google to Facebook to display and native advertising. And we specialize in converting these users or this traffic into paying users. The model that we work on is performance marketing, or we get paid based on performance models, from revenue sharing to CPA to CPI. So once we refer a user to an online business and they actually create value, we get paid in return. This is obviously a win-win situation for us and our partners. The group includes three companies here in Israel, one being WebPals, the original company, and along the years we added to our portfolio Dawap, ClickSmall, which is a merger of two companies, and Marmar Media. We are held by Accel Media, which is a company publicly traded in London Stock Exchange.
And just for people that might be not familiar with you, how big are you? What kind of scale are you?
So we have here in our offices in Tel Aviv over 350 employees.
Got it. Okay, great. Well, I suppose you've been with the company for a relatively short while, but what's your what was your introduction into technology?
So while I was studying for my undergraduate degree, I was actually offered the opportunity to take on a program for a kind of fast track to a master's degree. When I was exploring potential topics for my thesis, I stumbled upon the fascinating world of machine learning and data mining. That was actually my first significant encounter with technology. I had the opportunity to research and develop various algorithms during my research for my degree, and that was a fascinating time. It was also a kind of a period where this domain was in very early stages, I would say, mostly academic. So actually, unfortunately, there weren't very relevant positions here in Israel when I finished my degree. However, luckily, a couple of years later, I actually had the opportunity to also utilize my knowledge in the online marketing arena.
So what you're saying is, if you've got a passion for tech and you can't find a job straight away, keep going and you'll find something.
Yeah. Don't give up. Eventually, the opportunity will come, and if you know how to seize it, then obviously the sky's the limit.
Yeah, great. Well, it's such a growing industry that, again, for those people watching here who haven't quite managed to find the perfect job, there will be one coming along, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And how did the company get started? What's the origin story of WebPals?
So the company actually started off as a performance marketing company focused in Scandinavia. However, we came to realize quite quickly that the opportunity out there for performance marketing in other sectors and in other geographies or territories is quite immense. When I came on board as a CEO, I refocused the company, evolving it and growing it into additional territories, into additional sectors, also via the acquisitions that I've led of three companies.
Was the company founded? Was the company founded in response to a specific need, or was it
I,
founded and then
I
found it
would
and
say
then
that
found its niche?
it was probably a combination of opportunity and a need or a market that was actually a blue ocean at the time. We're speaking about over 10 years ago.
Yep.
So yeah, it's probably this being in the right place in the right time kind of story.
Now, when I ask the next question, which is about what key challenges you face, often founders go to the early days. But what I want to hear from you is you've got quite a mature company. It's been doing really well. You know, as I said, one of Israel's big success stories. What are the key challenges now? Because they'll be different to the key challenges when it was very young. I mean, what keeps you awake at night now?
Yeah, so you're quite right in the fact that when I came to this company, while it was still a startup and it was something like 100 employees here, I would say, it was still a cash generating, fast growing company. So I would say that the challenge would be, or was at that time, actually to take it to the next level as an organization. And that has been a fascinating journey for us. Not to mention that in general, managing this fast-growing company, both organically and via the M&As that I've led in our ever-changing industry, and you're aware of, the online and mobile industry. That's something that keeps on changing, evolving, and we need to be on top of that. That's a task in itself. Now, when I came on board, it was obvious that we need to take this company from a very successful, fast-growing startup to an organization that actually, has its own vision, strategy, values. So that was, I would say, a challenge that I had to tackle, and that has been the beginning of the journey. We had a very long road as an organization to actually create the structure and the processes that helped us achieve our goals. And so, this is something that we have been focusing on, and has been our mission for the past 3.5 years that I've been here. And it has really helped us overcome the challenges of our industry, as well as overachieve our goal.
Sorry.
Sorry?
I was just going to say, I think you just described it very well, that different company stages require different people and also require different levels of professionalism in inverted commas. You talked about the processes and things like that. Everything needs to change as you grow, right?
Exactly, and also relating to the type of people, like you said, this is also an ongoing challenge for us because we are constantly on the lookout for talents. We are growing very fast. I just mentioned, when I joined here, we were roughly 100 people, and now we're over 350. So we constantly need people to help us continue to grow the company. So we are on the lookout for the top talent that can actually help us continue to achieve our challenging goals. So that is also something that is very relevant for a company that is in our stage, I would say.
Talent is always an issue, whether you're one man or whether you're 5,000. So it's fine.
That's true. But more you need, it's even more challenging.
Yeah, exactly. So what keeps you going in the morning when you get out of bed and you think, oh my goodness me, I've got another day of all these challenges ahead? What keeps you going and getting to work?
So I would say that in general, I'm a very self-motivated person. Now, if I need to say where I draw inspiration, so I would say it's in many things, but especially from my family, from my kids that remind me every day that or how you should think, and how important it is to think with no prejudice or limitations, and also for my employees. all the employees that actually come up with such creative and innovative ideas, which lead us to amazing achievements. So, I think that you can find inspirations in various places, and I do that both in my personal life and quite a lot here in the company, especially from the employees.
Okay, great. That's a very nice answer. What about if I was going to give you a magic wand and say you could go back in time and create any tech company in the world, which one would it be and why?
I wouldn't necessarily relate to a very specific company. Obviously, there are very fascinating giants that I wished I would have come up with. And also, I think that personally, I'm at a place where I'm very happy with the company that I'm.
Make sure you tell that very loud and clear, yes.
But probably, if I dreamed up some kind of a startup, it would be somewhere in the machine learning area, because that was kind of my passion, both in my early days of my academic career and later on when I started off my